get started. Weebs versus Ramukino here for our
On Demon
first
Island.
set for today for Demon Island game number 1. Make sure to go ahead and vote in the polls and who you guys think is going to be winning this one. You see, look at this little sportsman shit in the chat from Weebs and Ramukino saying good luck, have fun, man. Like, I love to see this, man. You love to see the sportsmanship, but let's get into it here, William. Starting off already, we're seeing Weebs picks up the gauntlets and he's going to work onto Ramu. Beautiful, nice, well placed there over on the cannon. The cannon strings are coming down. Nice side sig, racking up the damage onto the Onyx here. Great stuff. The end sig, though, not connecting. Weebs fighting back over on the gauntlet still, though. Still, damage is pretty much even there. There we go. Weebs has him off stage. Ramu's able to make it back now. Now, Weebs is, I believe, he's going to be picking up the cannon for Ramu. Weapon starving in for the moment being. Picking up the blasters and looking to get some damage in. Some little bit more damage in and look for the KO, perhaps. But to get that Onyx out of there, you're going to have to grind for it. You're going to have to grind for it, Ramu. But damage is even with him. And it's anybody's game here for game number 1. Two-piece combo comes out, sends him up in the air, but doesn't KO. Big Sair, though, from Ramu. Picks up now the cannon. Cannon ditto in the cannon trial. We'd love to see it here. Nice and light. Just sends him far away. Reverse slide charge. And ending down from down below. Connects and kills off on the top. Weebs going to be taking the first stock of today's tournament and first stock of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. There has been a lot of good dodges coming out in this match already. So many things could have killed earlier and just kept getting dodged through that, like that weapon throw earlier. But they've just been going around the map so well. The Weave's able to hold on to the stock still. That weapon throw is able to finish it off though. So now the stocks are pretty even up between Weaves and Ramukino. But the blasters are out while Weaves is playing unarmed, so this might become an advantage. Never mind, the cannon is out in the cannon trial. Let's see what can be capitalized on here. Ramukino is in red now. That is danger zone, especially fighting cannon. With the Sair able to get kills pretty good.
Yeah.
That dare was a good play, the weapon throw. And that is that stock, and Weaves is up with pretty much a whole stock advantage.
Yeah.
Is in yellow, but it's like, that's yellow.
Yeah, Weebs right now kind of in, the back seat. He's chilling, relaxing. He goes for that ground pound. Realizes that, what, he can play around now with Ramu. He can go for whatever he wants. A ground pound.
Oh my gosh!
Holy moly.
Ground pound!
You know what? I thought Ramu was going to fight back or something, man. But Weebs just had him on the lockdown. And he said, you know what, man? This is going to be my game to take care. I'm not even going to need that last stock. And that's what he did right there. He was able to take him out with a 2-stock victory. Game number 1 going to be going towards Weebs' favor right now. And I mean, man, what a hot start for today's tournament. And, this set in general here. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm seeing no swaps on the screen. And, we didn't really get to talk about the level too much. Weebs, a level 46 Onyx. You look at, Ramu's Isaiah, I believe level 26, so a little bit more mastery coming in from Weebs there. But if you look at that first stock, how long he held that first stock, man, that was a really long time. You look at that. Let me get the let me cut over to the gameplay here. But let me check out and see how long was that stock. 100 seconds. 100 seconds to hold that first stock. Amazing stuff. And I mean, game 1 going to be going towards Weeb's favor here. Game number 2, what is going to be the adjustment needed here for Ramu to bring himself back into this set here, to bring himself back into the game? What is he going to need to tie up this set count here, William?
Well, I don't know, because he's kind of getting cooked up here by these gauntlets already, as we can see.
Yeah. And
oh wait, never mind.
The massive downsig.
That downsig punched up that stock really well, but it is still so close. Like 3 hits. Yep. Okay. Yep. 2 hits actually. That just finished off that stock, and now it is completely even.
Yeah, and I mean, Weebs there over on to, he started off on the gauntlets and, he was able to rack up some nice damage. But now he's on the Gold Forge cannon now, and he's looking to build up some even more damage. And, running the default Onyx, just no color, no drip, no nothing. That's kind of aura, I can't lie. That's some aura.
It's very aura. Honestly, he is one of the best default looks in the entire game.
Yeah.
I kind of don't understand why pros mess it up so much.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm running like an Onyx drip, if I had like, you know, any of Onyx's skins, I would definitely run the Yeti Onyx. It's like just so like basic. I mean, a lot of people run the Yeti Onyx as well too. But anyways, getting back to the action here, we can talk about drip later. You know, Ramu right now. I mean, if you look at his health, man, it's deep in the red. But you know, Weaves is somewhat right there, right beside him. Weaves was looking to put him in a TikTok, put him in a nice little clip there. Nice two-piece unarmed combo. Now picks up the cannon. What are we doing here, Weebs? Like, we're throwing a weapon up. I mean, he's fishing for this clip here, but Ramu, he's building back up some damage now. Weebs picking up the gauntlets once again, throws it up, looking for a little bit of a fancy way to KO him out. But Ramu now currently unarmed, no weapon in hand, goes for the ground pound.
Oh.
The weapon throws stuff into recovery, but Ramu's able to make it back and just diffs him off stage.
Ramukino got in Weaves' mind. That's what happened there.
For real. And I think he still is in his mind right now. A nice little combo there. Nice DLI into the pickup into the Sair over onto the cannon. And there we go. I mean, Weaves kind of was able to tie this one back up. And, you know, right now for Ramu, this game number 2 isn't looking too bad for him. He does have a little bit of a damage lead, but you need to maintain this lead, man. And I mean, this cannon, that's all it takes, guys. That's all it takes. And that is just one glimpse of what cannon can do. And you're going to see many more of those strings throughout today's tournament, man. But Weaves just, I mean, we talked about how Ramu had a brief lead for the one being there. And
we got a drip change.
Just in the blink of an eye, Ramu with the cannon was able to go ahead and take that stock, take that game, and bring this now to 2-0, putting Ramukino onto match point. And I mean, what do you make of this, William? Like, what do you think? What do you think? I mean, Ramukino, the game number 2, it doesn't seem like. I mean, we saw some adjustments from him, but it didn't seem like he had too much of a, you know, he didn't have too much of a download, I think, on Weebs. It was still pretty even, I would say, but man, I don't know.
And Weebs is still trying to get in Ramukino's head, because Ramukino switched the drip up, going on these colors, and immediately Weebs did it too.
Yeah, the Bifrost boys, the Bifrost colors. This is honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the cannon scheme, not the cannon, obviously just cannon scheme, they're going crazy, but the color scheme, sorry, is just, I mean, it's just such a, I don't know, it's a weird blend of colors, but I mean, we can talk about those colors later. Right now, I want to get back to talking about Weebs' cannon, because it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Look at this. I mean, he's already able to take the first stock in less than 30 seconds right now. I mean, I think Weebs is just confident right now. Just confidence is just like off the charts with Weebs. Like, Weebs is just, he knows like he has his game in the bag, but Ramu just needs to answer back, man. He needs to lock in, and you just cannot get hit with those long strings from the cannon that Weebs is pulling out. These unconsecutive hits that, you know, Weebs is getting, that just, he's just racking up damage, and Ramu just isn't able to answer back. It's not good for him, man. He needs to tie this one back up. But I don't know how he can't, man. That M-Light sends him so far away, but he still isn't able to get the KO.
And that is a KO. Never mind! Wait! Never mind, I completely misread that. And that dropped. Poor Ramukino, that dropped.
Yeah, and you know, one thing I would
What was that play?
One thing I would say, I mean, I've been kind of, I don't know what he was doing there, but I mean, he just,
I don't know. I just lost brain cells watching that, but it was cool.
He just waited for, you know, Weebs to just use out all his options and just, you know, finish with his shenanigans and make it back to stage, and he just edge guarded him perfectly there. So he's able to tie up the stock down here, but you look at the damage, man, Weebs is just in the lead right now. And that's why you kind of saw him just trolling around a little bit there. Bad GC, Ramu able to get, you know, a small little punish. Nothing too big though, but still. Damage is damage. Weebs, though, able to get Ramu's second stock out of there now. Ramu going down to his last stock. Weebs just going crazy with it. Man, look at that combo there, William.
Yeah, that is insane. This set has been really good. Weebs has had, like, complete control the entire time.
Yeah. And you know, I've been seeing kind of Ramu just switch back and forth and between weapons. Like he's switching between the blasters, he's switching between the cannon. You're not really seeing kind of him like focused onto one weapon, locked in onto one weapon. Whilst you see Weebs on the other hand, I mean, he has his moments on the cannon, but you definitely see that he's favoring more so the gauntlets a little bit. But a nice ending though comes out from Ramu, trying to take out the second stock, but still, Onyx defense gonna come into play. Two-piece combo gonna lead to the KO, taking him off the top. Now Ramu here, last chance to make it here. If you have to hold this off for as long as you can. You cannot afford to get hit. He gets hit by a two-piece combo. Thankfully, I mean, it sends him just, you know, it sends him down into the void, but he's able to make it back. Hits him with the end line, nothing
I mean,
more.
it is possible for him to
Combo.
take this back. He's in very dark red, but it is still possible. Get one good string on these blasters, and it's over, bringing it
Yeah.
to a 2-1.
And most definitely-
But it is a very, very hard situation to come back from here.
Yeah, I mean, Ramu
Thankfully,
could...
that gauntlets dropped, and that weapon throw able to finish it off, and it is 3-0 in Weebs' favor.
What was that weapon throw? What the hell? Oh my god.
It was Aura.
That
It was
was
Aura.
a Zeus throw, to be honest. But GG's, man. Oh my goodness. First set of the day, it's a 3-0. But still, I think that Ramu, he definitely showed, I mean, it was pretty even across the board. I mean, you saw him, he kind of went toe-to-toe. That second game did look pretty close. But I think the third game, you know, he still didn't really find a footing onto Weebs. But we're going to be seeing him more later today. So... Don't you guys worry. We're gonna be seeing him later, but in the elimination bracket, Weebs though is gonna be moving on to, I believe, what is it, the winners final? I think.
That's a great question.
You're supposed to have the
Yeah, winners
bracket
final.
open, bro. All right, yeah, but he is gonna be going over into winners final.